Pinnacle RSQS by Jayco here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. She weighs 13.9, and if at any point you'd like to learn how much she costs or lengths or tank capacities, I leave a link for you. There's a link right here that says check for pricing and availability. That'll whisk you away through the internet where you can get all those specifics on this one, because the one here in this video may not and probably is not the one that we have in stock. And because they can vary greatly, thousands of dollars based on optional equipment, I want you to get accurate info, and that's one click easy way to do it. The Pinnacle is one of Jayco's flagship models, and it is a gorgeous creation. There's a lot of big best-in-class features here, and this is probably going to be upwards of 15 minutes, so hang with me, or if you want to see the inside, skip ahead currently. So we've got all high gloss exteriors on these, and even here in the shady side of the trailer you can see that gorgeous glossy effect going into play. While I'm looking at this, I just happen to notice that in the camera, all LED lights, not just inside but outside as well, which is really slick. And they have really good pass-through storage here. To give you an idea, the giant 48-inch high-def TV that comes in the living room of this thing, I left that box in there on the left side so you could see just kind of the size of that. Now this 39-inch TV you see over here, this actually this is one of those optional things I was going to tell you. Sometimes we have them, sometimes we don't. There is you can have an optional TV that actually goes in the slot right here. This looks like it's actually designed maybe for the bedroom or something like that, but what's cool is if you don't throw the TV over here, you still have the hookups, but now you have room for like an inside-outside picnic table. We're probably not going to take it inside, but outside utility picnic table. This is a neat little thing we like about these little Pinnacles. Just the big drop frame storage here is nice because it gives you tons of height and easy clearance to get in there, but usually you don't use the upper chunk of the storage in here. It's in a sense wasted space. That's why this little drawer system is really handy by MoreRide. It is a perfect little place to keep extra little tools outside, or bug sprays, or little utility stuff like that. Our baggage doors are all fully laminated so they can keep the outside temperatures out here and the inside temperatures in there. Pinnacle is and always has been 0 to 100 degree rated. Jayco actually cold chambers not just one, but literally every single floor plan they build to make sure that it meets or exceeds 0 to 100 degree testing. We have outfitted this one with generator prep up front, so it is ready for its little, portable take it anywhere generator. And a big thing I want to talk about is that this is a big thing. This is 102 wide body, 102-inch wide body versus 96-inch standard. That's 6 extra inches in every single room of this RV. And 6 inches makes a huge difference in the RVing world. It really makes a big difference. It's a difference you can see and feel the moment you step inside. Now, it may not seem impressive just here in this video, but this video is here to give you ideas. At some point, you need to just go visit a dealership, preferably ours. Yeah, but go visit a dealership and put your hands on them. You'll see what I mean. Standard, we've got a rubber shock dampening pin box and a rubber shock dampening suspension system. So this can kind of push back and forth and even side to side a little bit to help dampen that rough ride on the road. And the big suspension we have back here, that CRE 3 or 4,000 suspension, it helps soak all those vertical shocks going down the road. That's a compression rubber equalizing suspension system. What that means in English is that it just gives this big thing a good ride. Now, she weighs 13,940 as equipped here, so plan your tow vehicle accordingly, and if you don't know what you need to tow this critter, then call us. We specialize in that sort of thing. We actually started as a used auto and truck dealer, so we have huge backgrounds in all three, Ford, GM, and Dodge truck pickups. So we're very well versed in towing capacities and helping you determine safe vehicles, and that's one of the reasons that to this day we still are one of the largest suppliers of used trucks in the local area. So if you need a package deal to put the right truck in front of this thing, we've got it out here. Now, the slide awning toppers, those are awesome for helping save your slide outs from the worst of the weather and falling debris. They're not really good for all areas of the country, though. If you live in a really flat, windy spot, you kind of don't want those things because they can flap up and down. And there's actually more fabric in there than there is slide out depth. So if it starts to flak too much, it can actually hit the top of your slide and damage it. So there's times that they're good and times that they're not. That's why we'll keep more than one of these in stock sometimes, built in different ways. This is a neat little thing here. These 50 amp power cords that come in these big fifth wheels, they're heavy, they're bulky, they're tough to manage. And that's why this has its own little power extension reel. It has a power extend and retract feature so that it's just way easier for you to get hooked up and manage that. Also, they use more taillights than basically anybody I've seen. So you have, you know, safer, you know, visibility on the road. When you hit the brakes, people are going to see it. They're not going to smash in the back of your beautiful luxury fifth wheel. Because that would be a bad day. Jayco's Magnum Truss XL6 roofing system is probably the strongest roof in the towable RV industry. I have not seen anything better than that. They've got 6-inch dual arched roof rafters, all aluminum constructed rafters with 102-inch plywood roof decking. Strongest roof deck in the business right here. Now you have dual power awnings on this thing, which is, by the way, this does have full automatic leveling. I probably should have mentioned that. I take that for granted looking at a big thing like this, but I should mention that. Anyway, dual power awnings with LED lighting, and if you look really closely, it's almost imperceptible to the untrained eye. Look up here. I got terrible backlighting. You can see that shiny skin on that thing. Well, that is a flex fabric guard. That helps keep the awning, like, wrapped and protected and sealed from exterior debris. The twin Furrion speakers down here, they're down at the camping level. They're not up high where they're going to blow the neighbors away. You see that we have a nice, easy 4-step entry step. I really like that because it's easier up and down. The other thing here is that they're the anti-slip aluminum steps. So you're not going to slip slide around and worry about falling and hurting your backside or anything like that. Or, I don't know, breaking a hip. Oh, God, you don't even want to think about that. The keyless entry pad here, really awesome if you're going to ride bikes or something like that. Like, I'm a klutzy guy. I don't know what it is about my long legs. I find a way for stuff to wiggle out of my pockets when I'm riding down the road. That's why I have to wear my phone on a belt clip, because otherwise I work it out of my pockets somehow when I sit down. Well, now I don't have to worry about losing my keys. If I want to take a bike ride, if I want to go kayaking or something, I don't have to worry about that. I can get in my camper either way. Now, my battery is about to die, so pardon me. I'm going to do a quick little presto change-o battery exchange-o and flip inside, because there's way too much for me to start rushing around and covering here, so hang with me just a... All right, we're back. Thanks for bearing with me there real quick. We've got a absolutely gorgeous interior in here, and remember real quick that if you like everything in this except, like, say, this fabric decor, a couple little things, again, there's a good chance we've got a couple different ones in stock, and this may not be the one that we even have sitting here. So the rather than a rear entertainment, which often requires you to crane your neck around and get a neck cramp just to watch half of a news program, the rear sofas like this one that have come into the business have really changed the RV world. By going to a side entertainment, you've really opened up the opportunities here to have some very comfortable straight-on visibility. So if you're going to be in something long-term, where you're actually going to spend some time kind of living in this thing, this one's awesome. Now, this is a very residential floor plan for like long-term or seasonal use for a lot of different reasons. First of all, let's get started here with this little utility desk station, or you could make it a computer desk, or, you know, if you're going to have a mobile office, this is a sweet little spot right here. Now, this little folding chair is going to match the ones that go with the dinette here. This floor plan actually comes with 3 of those so that you can have a couple around the dinette and one at that little office desk station that I just mentioned. What's kind of cool though is if you pull this table out, you see it has a hidden middle extension leaf. You can easily fit 4 chairs comfortably around it. Then you can simply move this chair over here and have a 5th chair at the dining center. So it's kind of nice in that respect that you actually have some extra built-in seating here. Let's get dug in. We've got 4 slides here. Slide number 1. All slides, by the way, are 6.5 foot tall, full walk-in slide outs, even for weird goofballs like me. We've got a nice sort of, like, that is an actual tile inlay around that electric space heating fireplace, and there is some LED accent lighting on that just to help kind of spark it up at night. Now, you can either have a big cross breeze window right here, or you see the TV mounts on a lift that kind of slides in and out of that. So it's the TV's there when you want it, it's gone when you don't. Plus, it just leaves this nice, clean, open, again, desk type station. The slides are so tall they're able to put extra storage in pretty much everywhere too. That's a really nice touch and feature there. All of your windows are dual roller blinds. You've got a day shade as well as a night shade. So, I mean, you can really black out the sun. And when you're done with it, pow, they just rise right out of the way. Big tri-fold memory foam hide-a-bed sleeper sofa back here. And it's bigger than a lot of the other ones in the business because this is a wide body coach. So they have room for a full-size 3-section hide-a-bed and side stands over here. And if you look, the stands have all sorts of plugs and charging outlets and all kinds of stuff for appliances. It's very cool in that respect. They also have really big side breeze windows across from this sofa. Not every brand will put breeze windows right there. Sometimes they'll just put tall windows just for light. And don't get me wrong, that's cool. It's better than nothing. But I'll take a breeze window anytime. Big theater seat over here. Super plush, super comfy, dual wall hugging recliner. And I want to mention wall hugging because not every brand is actually using wall hugging furniture. When you're looking at it in just a still photo or at a dealership, you're like, oh, it's a theater. You just kick it back. There are a lot of these things, though. You actually have to physically pull forward so that you can kick the feet out if you want to relax and be able to watch your entertainment center over here. You don't have to do that in a Jayco. They think of that. Another nice thing is there are handy little light switches right next to each seating area for the accent lights around that seating area. Nice little touch. And you see the camera struggling with these monstrous windows over here. Those are a couple of huge atrium style, huge windows. So what I also like is because the UV tint, you can see who's going to like knock on your door over here, but they really can't see you. It's kind of cool in that respect. We've got a fantastic kitchen in this floor plan too. Floor to ceiling storage all over the place. You see that, again, an option that we can put in these is that big residential refrigerator. It does have a 1,000-watt inverter, so it can run for you going down the road. Now we've got all solid surface countertops through this entire thing and matching solid surface countertops in the bathroom. That's a nice detail touch I like to point out there. I mean, just literal floor-to-ceiling pantry over here, and I love the internal lighting on that. Also, this has, let me close this to get it out of our way, this has adjustable shelving here. So if you want to make this a bigger, taller, or shorter space, you can. And I love the hickory hardwood drawers that we have in there. That is gorgeous looking. Let me close these real quick. And I like how everything is all hidden hinge cabinets. Nice, clean, smooth look, very sleek, very modern. That's also one of the reasons they started tapping into a full stainless appliance bundle, because again, it gives it that real modern touch and edge. That is a convection microwave oven, and this is slide number 3. This is your kitchen slide, so your big 3 appliances. They're in the slide out. They're off the floor plan, and once again, that is a real tile backsplash down there. They have so many drawers right here that the drawers have drawers. I mean, if you pull this out, you see that you have a purpose-built segmented like silverware drawer right there, and you can slide that out of the way for some like larger spoons and forks and things like that. Like not your normal dining forks, but like your serving utensils can go down here. All kinds of just all-purpose utility storage, just big storage all over the place. Now, under the sink, it's just wide open. It's just pure storage space, and you see how they're including a handy little wastebasket to go with that. That is another nice touch. Now, up here, where it's like griddle country, they put a little recessible, that's not a word, recessing power post. So that, you can either charge your phone on it, anything, any appliances like griddles, all sorts of things. We got a central vacuum down here with a handy little toe kick, so it's very easy to keep this critter clean. And your roof vent, you have a max air power vent with wall control fans up here. So you don't have to be really tall, or you don't have to like try to climb on one of those chairs and poke at it with a broomstick to get that thing to do what you want. You're not going to have to worry about any of that nonsense. The bathroom, I like this a lot. It has a true pocket door, and it actually even locks in place. It's self-locking, so you don't have, they have this here for transit, but you can see it doesn't go anywhere on its own. This is just a travel lock. Very easy to operate these, by the way. Obviously, just one finger, and that's all it takes. Porcelain foot flush stool with plenty of legroom in here, and they have a little bit deeper shower enclosure, and that's part of that wide body advantage I was telling you about. Great linen storage, floor-to-ceiling linen space over here with a little bonus cabinet, because why not? I mean, why waste any ounce of space, right? Very, very, very tall-friendly shower here. Very tall person-friendly. I mean, on my toes, I can't even touch where the wall starts to arch. because you notice this does have a 6-inch arch in here to give you that extra interior space. That's true through the entire RV. Remember I said matching solid surface counters here in the bathroom, and notice that even in the bathroom, they're still doing a stainless under-mounted sink. Again, all the nicer fixtures and features, they don't scale down on those once they leave the living and kitchen area. It's consistent through the entire RV. Even another one of those nicer power vent fans. Moving forward here, I love this bathroom or bedroom door. Man, I can't talk today. I got a problem. It's at the time of this filming, it's the day after Labor Day, and apparently my brain and my tongue are still on vacation, so pardon me for that. Now, we've got a true king bed here, and king is standard in Pinnacle, and then actually options down to a queen. What's cool about that is because they planned for a king bed, they left plenty of space to walk around it. They didn't plan on a queen bed, then shove a king into it, so it's not hard. You know, it's just easy to get around here. I do like that they have outlets and stands right next to each side of the bed. That's a nice touch. Jayco's slide system's a little different, so there is full storage under this bed if you lift that up. And when we come up here, you see you've got a full 102-inch wide front storage area with all sorts of storage. And did you notice how these lights kicked on their own? This actually has a motion sensor back here. They have motion-sensitive lighting in their front, closet spaces. So you don't necessarily have to try to fiddle around in the dark to find a light switch. It just fires up for you. Now, this is that extra fold-away chair I told you about. Over here, this is either a huge closet space in addition to storage space, or a stackable possible washer-dryer. Now, Pinnacles have 30,000 BTU air systems, and that's a pair of 15,000 BTU air units that are both centralized. What's interesting is they each have their own thermostat. So, you know, heat rises. If the upstairs bedroom gets hotter quicker than everything else, this air will kick on first to start cooling it off up here, but they both support the entire unit. It's a very cool system that way. TV actually can swing out and swing around to give you great views of it, even up here in the bedroom. We do have a nice little, almost hidden charging station right here, so you have the perfect little spot to have your phone sitting here and charging at night, but still within reach, you know. Oh, I forgot to mention, we've got a Simmons Beauty Rest pillow top mattress on here. This is probably one of the highest grade sleep systems in the entire towable RV business. And it's that sort of stuff that defines the Jayco difference. It's never one major thing, other than the fact that this has twice the warranty of just about anything else on the market. It's usually a combination of a lot of small factors that define the Jayco brand as being really the gold standard of the business, and with a lot of best-in-class features. There's a lot of very nice RVs out there, guys, don't get me wrong, but there are not a lot that are Pinnacle level. So if you're looking for the last RV you ever plan on owning, this is really one of the first ones that should be on your list. So give us a call, learn a little bit more. 800-256-5196. We do hitching, pieces, parts, financing. We only do everything to make this a real fun and easy experience for you. So give us a call. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone. Have a great day.